Why is academia important? Well, I remember when I was at Harvard and I was doing this course called Philosophy of Education, and I remember this professor said that universities were the conscience of a nation. And I believe that. I'm just so proud to see. I never thought I'd live to see the day and see how far we've advanced within academia. When I was lecturing, I used to say that Australia has two histories and two systems of law, one that was transported here and one that's always been here. We have to look, we have to peel those layers back and look for that love, and I've always had that love. Nothing in Aboriginal communities, nothing is on your own. You've always got people there supporting you, and I would like to see me remembered as someone who took a stand.
In my novel, Dancing Home, Blackie, he comes out of jail, he's going back to Dubbo, he's a Wiradjuri warrior. And as he passes through the mountains, through the Blue Mountains, he sees the old songline, Cut to Ribbons. Old Mother Earth, she's there scarred and bleeding with these new roads that go through new songlines. But they make too much noise for old Mother Earth. But Blackie, he knows. When he gets up near Geary, he gets out of the car. It's been raining, you know. And he starts dancing on the ground. He takes his shoes off, kicks them away, takes his shirt off, throws that away. And he starts dancing on the ground. He goes, ha, 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 brrr. He starts dancing, the mud flies up, hits him in the face. And he dances a bit louder. Ha, 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 brrr, ha. That whole country comes alive because it knows that Wiradjuri warrior is back there. He's in his songline. Still think about that old man, that old uncle. One day I'll see him again. One day I'll see him again. It's been very hot this summer, in this autumn of my life. But soon I'll work dreaming. I will see them old people again. It'll be good to see old friends.
A month or so passed without incident, until 12 o'clock one night, when Bodge Burns, Adrian Finley and myself were sitting outside the cafe, drinking stubbies. I got up to go around to the back of the cafe to have a leak. When I came back, I was just in time to see the two of them getting into a white car. "Wait for me, you pair of bastards," I sang out to my mates, and that was when I heard a familiar voice call out, "Grab that other bugger too." Too late, I realised that I should have stayed at the back of the cafe, and the next moment I came face to face with the police sergeant. I decided to take off and was lucky that I could run a bit. I streaked off down a dark alley. Bodge and Adrian were driven home in the police car. A few weeks later, my horse, 4X, saved me from being locked up. I was riding my horse home from the pub, blind drunk, when I heard the police car come up behind me and stop. A policeman grabbed me off my horse and put me in the car. Since I had only one block to go before I got home, the other policeman said he would lead the horse home. But 4X was tired and didn't lead well at the best of times. I used 4X as a kid's pony, so he was also a bit spoiled. Now he found a sweet patch of grass, and that was where he decided to stay. He was bailing up the long arm of the law, refusing to move. The second policeman let me out of the car and legged me back on my horse, and 4X and I were escorted home together.
This is called cloud busting from Swallow the Air. We go cloud busting, Billy and me down at the beach, belly up to the big sky. We make rainbows that pour out from our heads, squinting our eyes into the gathering. Fairy flossed pincushion clouds explode, we hold each other's hand, squeeze really hard to build up the biggest, brightest rainbow, and bang, shoot it up to the sky, bursting cloud suds that scatter, escaping into the air alive. We toss our bodies off the eelgrass-covered dunes and race down to the shore where seaweed beads trace the waterline. Little bronze teardrops, we bust them too, bubble-wrapped pennies. We collect pippies, squirming our heels into the shallow water, digging deeper under the sandy foam, reaching down for our prize. We find lantern shells, cockles, and sometimes periwinkles bleached white. We snatch them up, filling our pockets. We find shark egg capsules like dried out leather corkscrews, and cuttle bones and sand snail skeletons and branches petrified to stone. We find sherbet-coloured coral clumps, sponge tentacles and sea mats, and blue bottles. We bust them with a stick. We find weed ringlet dolls' wigs and strings of brown pearls. I wear them as bracelets. We get drunk on the salt air and laughter. We dance, wiggling our bottoms from the dune's height. We crash into the surf. We swim, we dive, and we tumble. We empty our lungs and weigh ourselves cross-legged to the seabed. There, we have tea parties underwater, quickly before we come up for mouthfuls of air. I'm not scared of the ocean. That doesn't come until later. When we're kids, we have no fear. It gets sucked out in the rips. We swim with the current like breeding turtles and hidden jellyfish as we drift out onto the shore.